History Part 4.
So today we are going to be talking about Genesis 9:13. And today we have Skittles.
Skittles?
Do you guys like Skittles?
Yeah.
So now, Skittles.
Like Skittles?
When I think about Skittles, it makes me think about the commercials that they have. What do they always say in the commercials?
You guys know?
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. So the rainbow connects to what we're going to talk about today. So Cameron is going to read Genesis 9:13 for us today.
I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth.
I have set my rainbow in the clouds. So before we think about the rainbow and it being set in the clouds, we have to go back to a story that we read sometime like maybe last year when we were talking about Cameron's middle name and where it came from. Cameron, what's your middle name?
Noah.
Noah. And it makes me think of Noah's Ark, right? Can you, Cameron, just a quick recap of what we talked about with Noah's Ark?
So we talked about how the people in the village were not listening to God, and Noah tried to warn them, but they didn't listen. Some of them did. God said, I'm going to send a flood to the earth and wipe out everybody except your family. And then once the flood was over, they approached the island. Oh, and they brought 2 of every animal.
Yep.
And then God started speaking and saying, I promise I will never send a flood again.
And God did, and he said, and when you say covenant, so when we think about the symbol that God left in the clouds, what was that symbol?
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
The rainbow. And what did the rainbow symbolize? Does anyone remember what we talked about?
Peace.
And when you talk about an agreement, what was God's agreement? What was he promising to do?
To never do the flood again.
And in order for people to take his word, they could look up and see what in the clouds?
The rainbow. The sign of trust.
Yep. And that there will be peace on earth, right? So what I want you guys to do now, you get to make your rainbows out of Skittles, and then you get to eat some Skittles. So Cameron's going to pour their Skittles onto the plate, and then they can start to form their rainbows, and you can help them with that. So give each of them some Skittles. All the beautiful colors of the rainbow. All right, so you guys can start to make a rainbow. And you can eat some Skittles. You can eat some Skittles.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, eat some Skittles. You can eat them now. You can have a couple of Skittles as you make your rainbow.
You guys are going to waste your rainbow.
Okay, and before you continue with your rainbows, guys, can you tell your Impact family that you'll see them later?
Yeah, I see you later. Bye. Love you.